Hello, welcome to Tarba Coffee Talk. Your host, replacement host, Ryan Jones, because Randy decided not to come. So I guess I'll just hop on in real quick. And we're here today with Kelly Spivey, of Kelly's Community Pantry. And she's done a lot of things here in this community of Tarboro. And she's one of those, what I call ambassadors. She had Sarah Stokes here a while back, right? But you got Kelly Spivey here now, who's another important ambassador of Tarboro and doing a lot of things genuine from the purity of her heart. So, Kelly, how are you doing today, being on the show?
Doing great. Thank you for having me, for one. Thank you for thinking about the pantry and thinking about me, so thank you.
So, I apologize, Randy couldn't be here, so I guess you got blessed with me today. So, And by the way, before we start, as we always do on Tarboro Coffee Talk, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a decaf because I have some little heart palpitations. And my husband just had a heart attack, so I'm not taking.
Well, thoughts up here on Coffee Talk. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm having a decaf caramel macchiato with almond milk.
I'm having a French vanilla latte with almond milk, and it was prepared by one of the best baristas out here.
Yes.
Yes. Although she probably told me don't say her name in that, so I ain't even gonna say nothing. But I'm gonna drink to that real quick before we start.
Yes. It's good. Look, I'm gonna say her name because she was one of my students at NECP. Tiffany, man. I love her.
Right.
Look, she used to be one of my students at NECP, so I'm gonna shout her out. Hey, Tiffany, we love
you. Man, now she does real good at that. So let's talk about the pantry and what got you started with that.
I'll try to talk about it without crying because I always cry when I talk about the pantry. Yeah, it's just near and dear to my heart. So what actually started it was I moved to Tarboro in 2016 and had never heard of Tarboro, and I was like, okay, Lord, why did you bring me to Tarboro? My husband actually brought me here, but I was just like, there has to be a reason why I need to be here. And this, because I left a small town in Whiteville, North Carolina. Most people say Wyville, so Whiteville, North Carolina. So when I came to Tarboro, we were on Main Street, and I was in the car with my son, and there was an older gentleman that appeared to be homeless, and Bryce wanted to give him a box of oatmeal cookies that we had in the car. So we were at the light by PNC, and I stopped, and I was like, hey, and I went to go, Bryce wanted to give them to him, and he wouldn't take them. Bryce had hopped out the car, and they went back and forth over and over with this box of oatmeal cookies, and the man would not take them. And he finally said, he came to me and said, I can't take anything from a kid. So I told him, I said, look, he doesn't even eat oatmeal cookies. He just wanted to give them to you. We have them in the car just to give to people. So he finally took them, but because Bryce was about to cry. So we drove home, tears were rolling down my eyes because I was thinking we need to provide a space for people to be able to get whatever and not feel that shame or not feel like they're taking it from someone. So my birthday rolled around, and a neighbor had put some stuff out beside the road, and I grabbed a piece of furniture and cleaned it up, painted it, and put it outside my driveway and put some stuff in it and posted it on Facebook, and was like, for this year for my birthday, that was April 15th, 2018, I was like, I want to give back to the community, and that was the beginning of Kelly's Community Pantry.
And ever since then, it's been big, like around here, so I know it's been huge. You got any more plans or any other higher ambitions for it?
The pantry has blown my mind because, like I said, it was just wanting to provide this small space for people to have no shame. I just wanted to just erase that shame of food insecurity, of just anything. So I had a little bit of everything. And then the more I started learning about the community and learning about food insecurity in general and trauma-induced that comes with food insecurity and different things, it just made me grow as a person and made me want to do more. And it was just food and small toiletry items until someone came to the pantry and they had just lost their father and they had a whole bunch of stuff and didn't know what to do with it. And I remember what it was like when I lost my dad and just trying to figure out what to do with his things. And so I just told her, well, just bring it here, just on a whim. And I thank God I did, because it gave her that peace. It was able to give her a space to take it. And then within 5 minutes of her bringing it there, somebody randomly reached out to me and said, hey, my dad needs some things. Do you happen to have clothing or anything like that? And I'd never had that stuff before. But within 5 minutes, the same stuff that lady brought was the same exact stuff that person needed.
Talk about calling from God, or I don't know what your religion is, Coffee Talk Thoughts, or universal or whatever, So man, that was a sign, like, for that to happen. It happened like just
instantly,
like that.
Yeah, and that's how it has continued to happen. Even when I say, "Oh, I'm not going to take anything else right now," it's like everything that we have, it always comes full circle. Like whatever I get, somebody else needs, or I'll get a call from a social worker, from a friend, from just somebody, someone has a house fire, or I get a call from the Red Cross, and whatever I seem to have on hand is whatever is needed at the time. So that just kind of really encourages me to continue to go.
Man, that's powerful, because like when things happen, like they always like you like the go-to person now for that, or they'll, like you said, Red Cross and other things like that. So for me, like, is it just you doing it by yourself, or do you got other help, or what?
Well, it's definitely not me. I didn't even want to name it Kelly's Community Pantry. That was under the advice of other business owners and the chamber director at the time when I started, because she wanted to make it more personal, because I was going to name it Tarborough's Community Pantry, but she was like, put a face to it, put a name to it, so people know where they can come. But no, I can't do it at all without this community. I always hashtag community, because this community is awesome. Like, they have just loved on me and my family personally, and it's just been really awesome. So every huge giveaway, the Christmas giveaway, the Thanksgiving giveaways, it's always the community. This Thanksgiving we were able to feed several families, and I just weren't sure we were going to do it at all, because the people that helped out last year couldn't help out this year. So I was like, okay, God, I just put it in your hands. And every single time it happens. And I had several, and I want to say, I posted some on the Facebook page, so I don't even want to start saying names because I know I'm going to miss somebody. But Calvary was huge with helping me get this thing going this year. And Nikki with the realtor company, the ladies at the realtor company, they were huge. They were my two huge orchestrators when making Thanksgiving pop off this year. So, and just that's how everything happens. Like, I partner with different people, and then there's so many unsung heroes in this community. You would never know. They say, "Oh, well, don't mention me," or whatever. I'm gonna bring this by, whether it's a donation. Hey, I know you've taken stuff for this family. Maybe you can go buy some stuff for this family. All the time, they just. And they don't want the recognition or don't need the recognition. They just want to give back to the community in their own way.
And it's powerful. Like, so it really shows a lot of things you said. Like, a lot of people in Tarver still do a lot for people.
Yes.
But just having that name put on things. And, you always get the storyline, like, some people just do for them, and that's just it. And apparently that's not it.
It's not.
From you, from what you're saying. All right, so we're downtown here, new owner of the coffee shop. What is something you would like to see downtown Tarver?
Personally, I love downtown Tarboro. I live downtown, walking distance from downtown, and I just think that downtown Tarboro is one of the best. I don't know, this personally, I just love it. I just want to continue to see the growth. I see a lot of empty buildings getting stuff put in them, and that makes me super excited. So I just want all the buildings filled. Just whatever is going to bring more people there, whatever their passion is. I want passionate people to come to Tarboro and just fill these buildings, because those vacant buildings, it's just money and history sitting there. And I just feel like if we get the buildings filled, people will continue to come, and downtown will continue to thrive. And yeah, I would love to have some family-oriented things I would love to see in Tarboro in general is a sit-down, like a buffet-style restaurant. That's just my personal favorite. And some type of family center. I did find out we do have an arcade over there at Park Hill Center Mall area. And something else, something like those type things. Some place where people can come have a birthday party. That's always something that is, where could you have a good birthday party at here in Tarboro? So that's just me personally, because I have so many kids for one, and then all the ages. So yeah.
I think that's good. I think a lot of things you said as well, like keeping, I guess, business in Tarboro. Like, people have business in other areas, like want to keep their businesses and their businesses there. We should be doing the same. I don't know what that comes with, but it's something that I definitely would love to see myself. So I agree with that, and I think it's growing. I think it's getting better as the years go. One time was probably like a little drought, but I think it's a lot better now. I'm excited to see what's next. Anything else you want to say before we get off Coffee Talk?
thank you for everything you're doing. Like, you are everywhere, covering everything. So thank you for all that you do to bring awareness to so many different people and activities that's happening here in Tarboro, keeping people connected. So just thank you for all you do.
Oh man, I done got make me cry on TV on this show. I wasn't expecting that. Oh man.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, another unsung hero yourself. So I mean, you really do a lot, and just even keeping that connection going, keeping people communicating with each other. So anytime you get people talking, that's a good thing. So
yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah. Well, that's all we got for Coffee Talk Kelly Pantry. Let everybody know where they can find you, and also when with the Kelly Pantry.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Community Pantry is at.
Kelly's Community Pantry is at 306 East Church Street. Mm-hmm. It is a curbside food pantry that anybody can put stuff in, anybody can take stuff out of. We also have a little library there. I haven't been taking in as much clothing and other household items right here lately because life has just been life, and as my kids will say. But come first of the year, I'll be able to start taking more stuff in as well. But 306 East Church Street Facebook page is where I really try to update everybody and everything. If you have any immediate needs, even though I'm not really taking anything else in, message me on Facebook. Sometimes those one-on-one interactions are everybody's personal thing. I can, like I said, somebody lost a family member. They needed to get rid of some stuff. Even though I weren't really taking stuff, I'm not going to let you go through that burden alone. We weren't meant to do life alone. So just message me. That's it. Send me a Facebook message on the Kelly's Community Pantry page, and yeah, that's it.
That's all on Tarboro Coffee Talk, and Kelly Spivey has delivered very well at the right time. Talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.